Welcome back to Devotions. Today we are going to be doing another shorter one, hopefully not as short as the other one, but today we're going to be reading from Psalm 52. This is a little bit different for Psalms, actually. This one is labeled "The End of the Wicked and the Peace of the Godly." So without further ado, let's get right into it. Verse 1. Why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of God endureth continually. The tongue deviseth mischiefs, like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Selah. So I guess this is talking about the wicked. Boastest thou thyself in mischief. Meanwhile, the goodness of God endureth continually. The wicked uses the wicked tongue deviseth mischiefs like a sharp razor working deceitfully. And the wicked loves evil more than good, and lying like deceit, like deceiving, rather than speaking truth or righteousness, I guess, if you could say that. So in these first three verses, it is what I can gather to be speaking about the wicked man. And then obviously Selah, which is, as we've learned in previous videos, to reflect, to I always forget the exact definition, but basically to think on it, to reflect, to try to understand what it means from a different point of view. So anyway, we will continue. Verse 4. Excuse me. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. God shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living. Selah. So 4 is finishing off the descriptions of the wicked man, which I'm not sure why they had the Selah on verse 3 when verse 4 was still describing, and then verse 5 goes into what will happen. But I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Still going to continue on explaining and reading. And then verse 5 says very plainly, he will destroy the wicked forever, and he shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place and root thee out of the land of the living. Meaning he will excuse me, he will destroy you. He will take you out of, well, the land of the living, which would be, I mean, I guess in this case it's poetic because it's Psalms. Land of the living would be heaven. And that's kind of how I read it. Maybe you read it a different way. I'm not sure. But we will continue with verse 6. The righteous also shall see, and fear, and shall laugh at him. Being the wicked, I guess. Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his wickedness. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. I will praise thee forever, because thou hast done it, and I will wait on thy name, for it is good before thy saints. So, 6 is kind of like the parallel. Instead of talking about the wicked, talk about how the righteous will see and fear and laugh at the wicked. And then 7, talking about how the wicked, instead of relying on God for providence and strength and abundance, he relies on his riches and his earthly things to give him peace and security and protect him. And he strengthens himself in his wickedness, in his sin, in his idolatry in this case, because we're talking about relying on his riches instead of God. So that would be idolatry. And then I believe this is still David. I could be wrong, but whoever is writing this is describing themselves as an olive tree in the house of God, talking about how they trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. And that would be what we need to do. We need to trust in God, that he will have us and keep us and deliver us for the rest of our lives, no matter what happens, no matter what the issue is, no matter what we're going through, that he will always be there for us. And all we have to do is, have faith in him and trust that he will. Sorry, somebody cleaned and there's stuff hanging, so I had to fix that. But yeah, then verse 9 is going back to classic old Psalms fashion, praising the Lord. I will praise thee forever because thou hast done it. And I will wait on thy name, for it is good before thy saints. The name, or he provides, so we praise him. And his name is good, so we wait on it and we praise it and we glorify it, because it is good before thy saints. So it's good for us, which I guess in a general sense, I guess we're saints ourselves, depending on where you are. But I mean, like I said before, I'm not a theologian. I can't really tell you what a saint really is by definition, but I would say it's someone who follows the Lord and someone who genuinely has faith and, trusts God. But I guess that's, for some people, that's really up for debate and for, subjection instead of objective. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got something out of it, because I certainly did. And I will see you guys in the next devotional. Bye. Oh, remember to share the good word.